Okay, we're back and we're with tutorial 2 of setting up our CNC programming using VCarve. And in the last tutorial we did something called job setup, and we arrived with the dimensions for this what looks like a white piece of paper, which we now know is our actual cutting board size on the screen. And now you can see there's one more thing I've added, which is this magenta or pinky colored rectangle. And that pinky colored rectangle is now not pink, it's a line. And this is our goal in this portion of the series, is to be able to make a rectangle of the right size and position it for our CNC router to follow to make our drip groove. So I'm going to delete this and show you how I did it. So I'm just going to click on it and hit delete on my keyboard. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a rectangle. So you head over to create vectors and you see that we can draw rectangles. We'll click that. And then we're going to just click somewhere out here and drag. Click and hold your left mouse button and drag, and then let go at some point, and you will have a rectangle. Now we're actually going to enter the measurements here of our rectangle. Now, whatever your job was, the size of your job, you might have to go back and figure out what that is. In other words, the width and height of your cutting board. We're going to subtract 1.25 inches. So I know that my height this way, I had 14. So taking 1.25 inches by 14, or from 14, I should get 12.75. Okay, now the next one's tougher, because the next one I was 11.9375 in the X direction, and I have to take 1.25 inches away. So I'm going to have to break down and bring up my calculator. 11.9375 subtract 1.25. This is the measurement I need, 10.6875. So we're going to put that in here, 10.6875. So both of these are your, well, in this case, your X width subtract 1.25 inches, and this is your Y height subtract 1.25 inches. And now I have this rectangle, and we'll push apply. And there, that's what I want. Don't forget to push apply in the end, because that what makes these settings, applies them to the rectangle. So then we'll hit close. Now the last step's super important. If you've clicked out here, your rectangle will turn black and then you're not actually changing it. So let's click the rectangle and make it that magenta. You can also window it to turn it and make it active like that. And then you're going to go to this box. It says align selected object. And when you click on it, you have different ways to align to your material. You're going to align right in the middle, right here, like that. Now you've got this groove, or sorry, this line that will become your drip groove that is 5/8 of an inch from each side. And 5/8 of an inch, when you add two of them together, is the 1.25 inches that we made this smaller than the overall cutting board size. So there we go. That's our drip groove. And in the next tutorial, we're going to learn how to apply what they call a tool path, which is up here, so that the cutting tool can follow this path. So next tutorial, we'll see you there.